Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to sign up for a Google Classroom account, as well as I'll be going through some of the basic tools or the most fundamental tools within this platform. If it's the first time you're joining us, welcome to Teach Us, a channel that looks at resources, tools, and platforms for educators. Enjoy the teach. To jumpstart this tutorial, we're going to look at the 3 ways in which you can sign up for a Google Classroom account. The first way is by installing the Google Classroom app, by Gmail, which is number 2, and by Google search engine. Click the Play Store icon. Once that is done, it will take you inside of Google Play Store, and then what you're going to be doing is you're going to type Google Classroom in the search engine, and it should populate. Once you do that, just click the Google Classroom icon, then click Install. Give it some time for it to load up. Once it's ready, Open will turn green, and then you go ahead and click that. Next, click Get Started. Now, what this will do is it will allow all of your Google accounts to come on one page, and then you're going to click the one that you want to associate with your Google Classroom account, then click OK. Once the process is successful, it will take you inside of Google Classroom. To sign up using Gmail, you would have to log in first. Then you're going to click the menu icon to the side, then click Home. Next, you're going to click the waffle icon, then scroll down to Google Classroom app, or the Google Classroom icon rather. Click it, and then it should bring you directly inside of Google Classroom because you'd have already signed in to your Google account. We're going to sign up using the Google search engine. So what you're going to do is type in Google Classroom inside of the search engine. Not sure what happened there, but let's go again. So once you type it in and click search, Google Classroom should populate. You're going to click that. And then it should bring you inside of Google Classroom. Let's look at the different tools that are available to you inside of Google Classroom. We're going to click the menu icon first to see what is there on the home page. So we're seeing classes. So if I should click that, nothing will appear because I have not created a class as yet. So let's go back there, and then we're going to go to calendar. Now once you post any assignment and give it a due date, it will populate here. Next is archived classes. Any class that you would have created that you would have deleted, this is where it will be stored. Next, we're going to go into settings. Now, this is very important because there are some settings that must be enabled in order for Google Classroom to operate efficiently or effectively. So let's go and have a look at those. Alright, so ensure you enable all of these settings. Emails, which means you're able to receive notifications from your students once work has been posted. Comments, ensure that you go ahead and enable all of those. It will allow your students to comment on posts, and you will receive notification once they have mentioned you in a post or respond to a post. You have other notifications there, like class notification. You will not be able to see that as yet because you have not created a class as yet. But we'll look at that in another video. Alright, so we're going to look at create or join your class, which is the plus icon there. So if you should click that, that is where you can go to either join a class or create a class. Because you're a teacher, it will be to create a class. Next is the waffle icon, and that will give you all the apps inside of Google Classroom. Some very important ones that you will be using include YouTube, Google Meet, Google Drive, Duo, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Keep, which is for note keeping, Jamboard, and of course we're using Google Classroom now. So those are the most important tools and icons that are available to you in Google Classroom. And for the next lesson, we're going to be looking at how to add uploads, such as assignments, welcome message, etc. in Google Classroom. Lesson